if you're interested in studying abroad and you want to know like the important documents that you need to study abroad, then keep watching. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Tammy. I'm a Nigerian based in Germany, and on this channel we talk about living abroad, study abroad, travel, and the OGs will say, and the other extras. Yes, and other extras as well. So if you're an OG, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos, for commenting, subscribing, and for sharing. I believe that you share, because all the stuff that I say here, I don't think you keep it to yourself. Anyway, let's get right into the video. So if you're interested in studying abroad and you want to know like the important documents that you need to study abroad, then keep watching. Oh, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Keep watching, hit the subscribe button, like, and comment below. So now let's dive right into the video. So on today's video, I'll be talking about 5 documents that you need for your study abroad application. And I say 5 because these 5 documents are important. This video is going to be quick, because there's no point taking too long to talk about this 5 documents. So if you're new to your journey, like you've just finally decided, okay, I want to move abroad, I want to study, I want to get a master's, I want to get a PhD, I want to get a bachelor's, I want to do a short course. These 5 documents are very important for you. So sit tight and let's dive right into it. Number 1, passport. I know I had to keep my hand on my head, and you're like, why did she act like that? Yes, because I've actually had people come to me and tell me, oh, I want to study abroad, but they don't even have a passport. Don't get me wrong, it's good to dream big. I used to also dream of moving abroad when I didn't have a passport. But when I realized that I could do nothing, absolutely nothing, without my passport, that was when it dawned on me that I was not yet serious with my journey. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get your passport. And I understand the current situation. If you're Nigerian, they say like there's shortage of passport booklet, so it takes longer for you to get your passport. I get it and I sympathize with you, but the truth is you cannot start your journey without your passport. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get your passport, right? So get your passport, get it, make sure like you have seen it, everything is complete. Then we can start. That's number 1. Number 2 that you need is your certificate. Now I'm saying certificate because I got a passport. Anyway, let's continue. Sorry for the breaking transmission. I got a passport, so yes, I've been waiting for that passport for a while. Anyway, let's get right into it. Forget about that. So number 2 is your certificate. And I'm putting this in a category because certificate is important. Very, very important. So now why I'm saying I'm putting this in a category is because there are different types of certificates that you need for the different levels. So if you're trying to go for a bachelor's program and you've only written WAEC or A levels and all that, that's the certificate that you need. You need those results. So that's what you need. If you're trying to get into a master's, then you need your bachelor certificate and your secondary school or high school qualification. And secondary school or high school qualification simply means your WAEC, A levels, IGCSE, GCE, whatever it is you had written at the end of your secondary school education. So that's it. And of course, your bachelor's degree. If you're trying to go in for a PhD, now you need your bachelor's, master's degree put together. So that's what I mean by certificate. So these are very important things. Again, I've heard people tell me that, oh, they want to apply, but then they've not gotten their certificates from their university. The thing is, depending on the university, and I've found these cases mostly in the UK, you can apply and you could even get admission, right, with like a statement of results to say, oh, you've graduated, but then there's no certificates, right? But then what happens is that you're going to get a conditional offer, and a conditional offer simply means that you have been given admission on the condition that you will show XYZ document. So let's just say your school now delays and you don't get the certificate before the deadline, because they'll give you a deadline. It means that admission is been void, like it's null and void, it's done. So that's pretty much how it happens. So you want to get your certificate ready before you even start, so you know that there is no story, right? Brings us to the 3rd thing, your transcript. Yeah, so transcript, now this would most likely relate more to people who are trying to do their PhD or their MSc, right, like their masters. So for your transcript is what you studied. It's not enough to show that I am a graduate of XYZ from XYZ university. It also you have to go the extra mile to show these are the courses that I took, these are the modules that I took, and these are the grades that I got from it. So that's also something that is very important, your transcript. Again, if you don't have your transcript, please don't start, because you're going to give yourself a lot of headache. You want to reduce the stress and the hurdles that you have to cross on this journey, because it's a long one, I tell you. So yeah, having said that, let's recap a bit. Your passport, your certificate, your transcript. Then we come to the fourth one, your CV. People would say, oh, but I'm just trying to apply to a bachelor's. I don't need a CV. That's not true. You need a CV. You do need a CV. Now, it's not because you need to show work experience and you don't have that. There are different types of CVs. There's the educational CV and there's the professional CV. So you want to do an educational CV if you don't have any work experience and you're trying to go in for a bachelor's. So you want to highlight your educational prowess, educational achievements so far, like your IGCSE, maybe if you're the best in your class overall in commerce, overall in maths, English, best graduating student. These are the things that you want to highlight in your CV, right? If you ever got a scholarship while you were in secondary school, these are the kind of things that you want to highlight. Then what are your interests? Now you want to go for your bachelor's in maybe information technology. These are your interests. So these are kind of things that you state in your CV for a bachelor's level. Now let's come to the master's level. For the master's level, it is always essential that you've had at least 6 months to 1 year work experience before you go for a master's, because some master's programs will even ask for it. It's compulsory. Some it's not compulsory, but then this makes you stand out and this gives you a higher chance of getting into admission, an admission offer. Because for masters, it's like you're specializing. You start to specialize. Bachelor's is a little bit more broad and generalized. Masters, you start to specialize. So you want to say you're an expert in a certain field, right? But for them to say you're an expert in a certain field, they want to see that, okay, at least you've done something. You've gone into the labor market. You've started working. You know what it's like in the real world, not just theory. So you want to put that in your CV. So your CV for a master's applicant would be like, of course, your educational prowess as well, but then also your work experience, what you've done so far, what you're interested in. So that's kind of like how your CV would look, and that's why it's very important for your application. Having said that, let's get to the last part. This part is very important. Also, it's not something that everybody would ask for, but if you have this, it's like you have the keys. Reference letter. Yes, reference letter. So your reference letter could either be professional or academic or both, right? So for your reference letter, why is this very important? Let me explain something to you. You come to me and you tell me that I want to, let's say I want to borrow a slipper from you, or I want to work for you. I want to be a secretary. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Let's keep it simple. You come to me and you say you want to be my secretary. I see you. You're amazing. All the things you have told me sounds great. I could employ you, or I couldn't. But let me tell you what will make you stand out. When you bring something, an evidence that shows that somebody else is telling me, oh, I've worked with this person, and I can assure you that this is the best candidate for you. Do you understand? It makes a total difference. Or someone is saying, oh, I taught this girl, or I taught this boy. Highly smart or highly detailed, attentive. If you teach this person A, tomorrow they'll come and give you A and B because they would have gone to do extra. So that's the kind of thing that you want. You want the person to be able to provide some evidence that you have the potential and you are the right candidate. That's why a reference letter is very important. So if you can get a reference letter from your lecturer or from your ex-employee or your current employee, amazing, great. So trust me, if you're trying to leave a current workplace, make sure you get a reference letter before you leave. Try to keep a good relationship with your employer or ex-employer, because they are going to come in handy and you don't know when. There are people who have missed out on on scholarship opportunities because they couldn't get a reference letter. And you don't want to miss out on thousands and thousands of euros or dollars that someone wants to spend on you, or an organization wants to give to you for your educational purposes simply because of that. So make sure that you have a reference letter. So before we come to the end of this video, I would like to circle back and let's do a summary. 5 important documents that you need for your study abroad application: your CV, your certificate, your transcript, your reference letter, and your passport. These are the 5 things that you need. And if you don't have these 5 things, I would advise you, don't even start this journey. Because you are going to give yourself headache. At the time when they will request for these things, you wouldn't have it. So get these things ready. If you're at the beginning of your journey and you're about to start, then these are the best things that you need, or these are the right, this is the right way to go. Get this document. Then if you're now at that point where you are like, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know what country I'd like to go to, I don't know what country is affordable for me, this is my budget, but I don't know what country is suitable, I also don't know what country gives the best opportunities for graduates from this field, then we are talking. Because once you have those questions, these are important questions and they are reasonable questions. They are not stupid. There's no such thing as stupid questions. If that's what you want, then there's a link in the description box, and I'll also link it here for you to book a consultation session with me or with one of our consultants at Purplebook.ng, where we are going to basically tailor everything to your specific profile and to your needs, and we'll provide you with best country options for you that will basically give you everything that you need for your journey, be it the opportunities that are available for school and also the opportunities after work, because every country specializes in something. And if you are someone who is interested in, for example, the medical field, you want to be thinking the UK, because the UK, specializes in that. They have a lot of resources in that area. They pay well in that area. So you want to like focus on that, get what you want. And then there are also other areas that are, specific, like other countries that specialize in specific areas, and you want to maximize and leverage that opportunity. So let's help you out, Purplebook, so we can decide on what you want to do, or at least we can work together, not decide. We don't make the decision, you do. But then let's work together to give you clarity and guidance that you need for your study abroad journey. Having said that, I do sound like a newscaster. I kind of sounded like a newscaster there, but yeah, we've pretty much come to the end of this video. If you're still watching up until this point, thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, comment, and then share this video with your friends who are also in this journey and would like to move forward. If you also need extra information, free resources, the Purplebook.ng link is in the bio. Not bio, Jesus Christ, what bio? Purplebook.ng link is in the description box below. Please click on it and avail yourself with all the articles and free resources that we've put out there, and also the program options there that would help you to navigate your journey. And I'm wishing you the best of luck in your journey to study abroad, and I can't wait to see you excel. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.